clear. It's Vicinity 95.3 FM, Ìkejì Ìjẹ̀ṣà.
Ẹbí mi jọ̀wọ́ o, jẹ́ ká jọ máa gbádùn.
This is Vicinity 95.3 FM, Kejile Ijesha. I am Uluwafunke Israel with news nationwide. First headlines. Organized labor in tax 6 amendments to electoral system. Vicinity Media Limited mark its one-year milestone in radio broadcasting. And Take It Back movement to stage nationwide protest June 12. Now the news in full. Abuja School of Social and Political Thought tax the organized labor have unveiled a national action plan on electoral reform with a call to amend the country's electoral system. Executive Director of Tax Dr. Sam Amadi at the launch of the initiative in Abuja said the action plan outlined a comprehensive strategy to strengthen electoral process, ensuring transparency, fairness, and inclusivity. The reform was to guarantee credible, free and fair general elections in 2027 and beyond, to further demonstrate the commitment of the organization to electoral justice and deepening of democracy in the country through electoral integrity. Amadi reviewed the experiences of the 2023 general elections and other off-session elections depicts threat to free and fair polls. All Progressives Congress APC has denied widespread reports suggesting it has granted automatic tickets to all members of the National Assembly. The party's National Publicity Secretary, Felice Moka, urged party members and the public to disregard the false reports attributed to the party. He warned that the false report is intended to mislead the public and disrupt internal party processes. This comes amid growing speculations over the party's internal nomination strategies ahead of the 2027 general elections. Osun State government has threatened to demolish all illegal structures built along waterways and riverbanks, citing high potential to cause flooding. Commissioner for Environment and Sanitation, Mayowa Adejorin, disclosed this in an interview with newsmen, reaffirming Governor Ademola Adeleke's administration's commitment to proactive measures aimed at preventing flood-related disaster. According to Adejorin, the state has commenced dredging and clearing of waterways across all 30 local government areas to ensure the free flow of water. The state government has also commenced sensitization program and campaigns for residents in the state, while engaging community leaders to discourage the dumping of refuse in waterways and gutters. The Deputy Speaker of Ondo State House of Assembly, Abayomi Akinroton, and the Majority Leader, Ogunmola Sui, have resigned from their leadership positions. Both lawmakers who represent Laje Constituency 1 and Owo Constituency announced their decisions during a plenary session on Tuesday, presided over by Speaker Olamide Oladiji. Akinroton attributed his resignation to political power-sharing dynamics within the state. although further details were not disclosed. Following their resignations, the House swiftly filled the vacant positions as Ola Lade Yegudu of Okitipupa Constituency 2 was appointed as the new Deputy Speaker, while Latunji Oshati of Ose Constituency assumed the role of Majority Leader. The changes are part of ongoing political realignment in the Ondo State Legislature's preparations intensify ahead of the next political cycle. The new Deputy Speaker, in his acceptance speech, pledged to collaborate with other lawmakers to promote the state's development and ensure the delivery of democratic dividends to the people. As Vicinity Media Limited celebrates its one-year milestone in radio broadcasting from the heart of the community of Ikejile, Ijesha Land, Osun State, connecting communities in the southwest and around the world with engaging content and informative news to bring the listeners closer to the sounds and stories that matter most. Under the leadership of the Chairman and Vice Chairman of Vicinity Media Limited, Dr. Philip Abiodun Badiwa and Mrs. P.C. Badiwa, in the Chairman's address to mark the day, Dr. Badiwa praised the shared dream embraced by listeners, the host community, Kejile, Osun State, Ikiti, Ondo, Lagos, and beyond. He commended the support of his wife, Mrs. Badiwa, and the late Akeji of Ikejile, Oba Adebayo Ogumokun, and Olura of Ira, Oba Oluroko Fatomi, friends and families in Nigeria and in diaspora.
Just like yesterday. So happy 1 year anniversary to all the people that share in this dream. Those who embrace the dream, our listeners, our community of Ikejile, Osun State, Ondo State, Ekiti State, all the way to Lagos State. I wish you happy 1 year anniversary. But just like yesterday, like I said, we commence broadcast from the top of this mountain, and kudos to all the people that have made the dream a reality. Thank Ufemi to sincerely express how happy I am today. But specifically, I want to thank God for bringing this dream to reality, and especially for the idea that God put in my mind to situate it in Ikejile, my dear hometown. I want to thank God for that. I want to thank God for the support of all our friends, our families, our cousins, the staff that made this a success. I cannot but thank the late Oba Adebayo Ogumokun, who was so elated at the news of the plan to bring this radio to Ikejile. I remember I discussed with him in London in 2001. And I said, this is what I want to do. And he was so happy. He thought it would be.
The Chairman of Vicinity Media Limited also extends heartfelt congratulations to family, friends, the General Manager, Iyadeshola Salami, and staff at Vicinity 95.3 FM for their support, celebrating the success achieved in the past 1 year. Dr. Badiwa said their contributions were commendable and anticipate more years of radio broadcast excellence. The General Manager of Vicinity 95.3 FM, Iyadeshola Salami, stated going forward, the top-notch programs, informative and exciting news packages and different music genres for the satisfaction of esteemed listeners who it's the airwaves. Vicinity 1 year anniversary was marked by prayers at the station premises, exhortation and well wishes from family and friends and fans of the darling station. This is Vicinity 95.3 FM, Kejile, Ijesha. News nationwide will continue shortly. Thanks for staying tuned for news update and live streaming. Visit our website at vicinity953fm.com.ng. Send an email to vicinity newsroom@gmail.com or call 081-4365-8302 for breaking news around you. You can also follow us on Facebook, YouTube, and TikTok at Vicinity 95.3 FM. Now, the rest of the news. Judiciary Staff Union of Nigeria, JUSN, has suspended its nationwide strike and directed its members to resume work on Wednesday, June 4th. The decision followed a series of meetings with the Chief Justice of Nigeria, Justice Kudirat Kekereekun. Minister of Labour and Employment, Mahamadu Maigari Danyadi, Nigerian Labour Congress, and other stakeholders. In a statement signed by Johnson, leaders from key judicial institutions across the country, the suspension will aid the negotiation and release of judiciary workers' funds. Once released, the government is expected to implement the new 70,000 naira minimum wage and a 25 and 35% salary increase and payment of 5 months' wage arrears. The Take It Back movement has insisted on staging national protest June 12 against the mass killings in Plateau, Benue, Southern Kaduna, and across the Middle Belt, saying all the undemocratic practices in the states and the country needs to stop. In a statement by the group's national coordinator, Juwon Sanyaolu, the movement in its decision is pushing back against the Olo ceremonies and official pageantry to mark the June 12 Democracy Day celebration, insisting there are signs of democratic collapse across the country. It lamented that democracy had been dismantled by the very forces that once promised change. In the meantime, hundreds of women in Benue State, Akwa local government area staged a peaceful protest in Ibokbo on Tuesday, demanding an end to ongoing killings and violence in their communities. Operating under the banner Voice of the Hopeless Women, they decried recent attacks that left 25 dead on Sunday, calling on the federal government to intervene on the sad incident. The women raised concerns on the devastating impact on their families, farms, and their children's education, saying their lives were in danger. APC chieftain Adao Choli, the community, said there was no better time to protest, while the local government chairman Adams Uchega declined to comment while speaking with newsmen. A bit of sports. The Ibadan Tennis Club marked its 100th anniversary with a high-profile fundraising event aimed at generating 750 million naira for community and infrastructure projects held in Iyajanku, Ibadan. The celebration drew support from prominent figures, the Oni of Ife, Olubadan of Ibadan land, and former Oyo First Lady Kemi Alawo Akala, and federal lawmaker Remi Oseni, who lauded the club's role in health and education's development. Club President Dr. Oladipupo Sule highlighted the centennial as a celebration of resilience and community service. The event also featured a lecture on financial technology's role in Nigeria's economy, delivered by Dr. Isaiah Demola Adeleke of the Central Bank of Nigeria. To end news nationwide, another look at the headlines. On electoral reform, with a call to amend the country's electoral system. We told you that Vicinity Media Limited celebrates its 1-year milestone in radio broadcasting from the heart of the community of Ikeji-Ileje, Osun State, connecting communities in the southwest and around the world with engaging content under the leadership of Chairman and Vice Chairman Dr. Philip Abiodun Badio and Mrs. B.C. Badewa. In the Chairman's address to mark the day, he praised the shared dreams and the host community, families, and friends. And lastly, you heard the Take It Back movement has insisted on staging national protest June 12 against the mass killing in Plateau, Benue, Southern Kaduna, and across the Middle Belt, and for all the undemocratic practices in the country. A statement by the group's national coordinator, Juwon Sanyolu, the movement said its decision is to push back against the Olo ceremonies and official pageantry to mark the June 12 Democracy Day. And just before we go, the last line. Vicinity Media Limited today, June 3rd, celebrates 1 year of broadcast excellence, connecting communities from Ikejile, Ijesha State to the world. That was news nationwide. It was a detailed package by Oluwafunke Israel. Thanks for listening. Good evening.
From the mountaintop, the sound is loud and clear. It's Vicinity 95.3 FM, Ìkejìlé Ìjẹ̀ṣà.
Bébí mi jọ̀wọ́ o, jẹ́ ká jọ máa gbádùn.
We lead while others follow. We lead while others follow. Vicinity FM 95.3. We lead while others follow. Àwa làgbà wọn. Aṣíwájú ni wá o. Vicinity FM àwa ni bàbá. We lead while others follow. We lead while others follow. Vicinity FM ní Ìkejìlé. We lead while others follow. Àwa lọ̀gá o. We lead while others follow. Adìẹ funfun àwa ṣá ní bàbá gbogbo wọn. Àwa ní bàbá. Vicinity FM 95.3